Hey guys, Jacob here with ePoolSupply. Today we have a A&A reaming tool, and I'm going to show you guys how to set some collars. Stay tuned. Alright guys, we're here at a job site, and we're actually going to put this collar, A&A collar, into a floor fitting. However, on this pool, no floor fittings were used, so these are not riser pipes. So we're actually going to have to ream out the pipe. So normally if you buy riser pipes when you do A&A collars, these will just slide in like butter. But unfortunately, we now have to actually cut these with a reaming tool. So the parts I'm gonna need today, I've got my floor fitting for A&A, I've got my reaming tool. We use Pool Heavy 746, clear primer. You can use purple if you really want to. A saw blade, it's an extra saw blade, and a Sawzall with about a 12-inch blade. So first things first is you're going to want to cut this pipe. What you want to do is drag your saw blade against the concrete while you're cutting it down towards the drain. So what I'm going to do, let's cut it first. As you can see, this system's pressurized a little bit, so there'll be a little bit of water. So I'll cut it back the other way as well. Yeah, this whole pool, the way it works is usually pools are pressurized when it's a gunite pool like this during the whole construction process, just in case like something breaks underground. It pretty much explodes, so it lets you know, hey, you broke a pipe. So obviously we're about to shoot this pool with with Pebble Tech, so it's all pressure, so that's a good thing. So as you can see, we got some water residue there, so it's going to drain out a little bit from the other pipes around you. But let's talk about an A&A floor fitting. So A&A floor fittings, they have the floor fitting, it's got the color ring, it's got the protective foam, and it also has the cap. So the way that we're going to do this is we're actually going to glue, we're going to ream this out first, then glue the floor fitting in there, and then we'll put the foam in there, the cap, or the color ring, then the foam and the cap. So then it actually protects everything from inside there from like pebble slurry or plaster or whatever going down the line. So what we want to do now is, I like to carry an extra saw blade. Some people use trawls or just something flat, but you put this next to your pipe right here, and that'll actually tell you the elevation of the collar is set. Because you want this outside the water stop here to be flush with that saw blade. You want it to really line up perfectly, because then that's the perfect level of pebble or plaster that's going to go above. So, reaming tool, there's two different versions of this. It's actually one version, but it comes with two different adapter kits. So one's for regular Schedule 40 pipe, that's what we have here, and the other one is to ream out an existing collar. So if you're doing like a retro, so like if you're ripping out caretaker heads and putting in A&A floor fittings, we'll have a separate video for that. We'll show you how to do that. That's a different end cap that goes in this reaming tool, but we'll show you how to do that to retrofit your caretaker, Paramount, and anything you want to an A&A floor fitting. So what you're gonna do is this goes down there, lines up, and then we drill it out. So, but right now, I'm trying to get a little bit of water out there so I just don't get murdered with water when I drill this out for you guys. And then when I drill this down, so these have two sets of blades. So there's a blade here and a blade here. So this will actually ream the inside of this pipe out so this collar can fit in there. As you can see, the collar doesn't fit down there. So I like to make it get to the second set of blades, and I actually go down about a 1/4 inch still, just to make sure it still cuts deep enough. So let's go and start. So see, it makes a lot of shavings, it makes a mess. So always clean up your mess when you're done. But yeah, so now that that actually fits this floor fitting, we can glue it in there now. So again, keep your saw blade here because this is your elevation set point. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna prime it out first, and then next, we're gonna glue. Can of glue is a little empty. So again, put that right there, line my blade up, stop it right there. So that way my saw blade is perfect. because my pebble surface is gonna finish to the top of this. So that's your water stop. And that way it's a nice perfect elevation right there. So now that that's in, I'm gonna shove my foam, or can I just put my coloring in there? So the colorings are nice because they're interchangeable. So for some reason, the customer at the last very second goes, you know what, wait, I want black PebbleTech, not gray. We can actually just clip these out, change to black. And 10 years down the road, when the customer wants to remodel their pool from blue PebbleTech or gray PebbleTech to white, you can just snap these out and replace them rather than reaming out the colors every single time. So really cool that these are interchangeable from A&A. So again, these just snap in. And I'm gonna take my foam. Some people, and a lot of plasterers, they just leave their foam up like that. So this is kind of a dealer's choice on this one. A&A, my rep's right behind me, they always ask us to put the blue caps in. So we actually shove the foam down a little bit more and then put the blue cap in. Now it's super protected. So it's really, I mean, that's really it. So, so today we put in a collar for you, a riser fitting or a floor fitting for an A&A Gamma 4. We actually got to ream it out for you. So we kind of showed you a longer process. We're gonna have another video of how to replace an existing collar with an A&A floor fitting, as well as just putting a collar in an existing riser pipe. And that video is extremely simple. So if you have the opportunity to get riser pipes, again, links are down below for everything that you saw here today to purchase, especially the reamer tool, because it's a good tool to have. Take a look down below. Again, I'm Jacob with ePoolSupply. Thanks for watching. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Subscribe today if you haven't subscribed. Check out the links below, and we got a lot more content coming your way. Thank you.